Governor Newsom, how many small businesses do you think you've shut down?
I've lost track, but it's a good thing you left California because you were next on my list.
I think you need to balance out that hair gel with some Alpha Brain.
Oh, it's not hair gel. It's balsamic dressing from the French Laundry.
I wish you were an elk so I could hunt you legally. Senator Cruz, you're the biggest pussy in politics. Is that right?
No, I don't think so.
In 2016, Donald Trump insulted your wife.
Well, yes, but he had a point.
He said you had mental problems.
Well, sure, Joe. He abused me mentally and emotionally and one time physically when he roughed me up outside of the Capitol and stole my lunch money and called me Pinocchio. But, you know, the more he hurt me, the more I grew to love him.
You know, you look like that guy. Jamie, pull up that guy. Yeah, that guy. You look a lot like that guy, but more despicable.
Well, Joe, I just envision a world where I can go home every night like I do to my wife, and when she straps that leather leash around my neck and walks me around the house like a sad little piggy, I'll know that our democracy is still standing strong.
Now, Mayor Garcetti, you're objectively bad at your job.
Well, Joe, when you ignore the numbers, I've actually done a great job in Los Angeles. Not only am I mayor of this city, but I'm also mayor of over 1,000 tent cities all across this city.
You remind me of one of those dummies that I used to practice kickboxing on.
Well, that's because before politics, I was working as a stage robot at Chuck E. Cheese.
I bet if you smoked a little weed, you wouldn't look like you're always trying to keep in a fart.
Well, I would love to smoke the weed, but I know Kamala would probably throw me in jail.
Senator Hawley.
Yes.
Your father was a banker.
Yes, that's right.
You went to an expensive private high school.
Yes.
You got a degree from Stanford and a doctorate from Yale.
Please love me.
And yet you talk about taking down the elites.
Look, Joe, if your question is, would I suck a dick to be president? The answer is yes.
You remind me of a really bad stand-up comic that does whatever the headliner says as long as it helps him get ahead.
Well, I don't think that's true, actually.
Bark like a dog.
Woof, 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 woof. Am I president yet?
Mayor Pete, you got a big boy job. Congratulations, man. That internship in Indiana finally paid off.
Thanks, Joe. I'm really excited to be Secretary of Transportation, especially since I'm finally old enough to have a driver's license.
Well, I've got some ideas on how you can transport people to another dimension.
Well, I actually brought some plans with me today to show you how I'm going to improve America's transportation system. I made it during recess.
Mitch McConnell, the least great and powerful person that I've ever had on the show.
Well, Joe, technically I'm not a person.
Right, because you're a fucking turtle. How about instead of giving people stimulus checks, we give people stimulus mushrooms?
Well, we couldn't do that, Joe, because I take all of the government's extra money and I hide it right here in my chin sack.
I think you've just been around for too long.
Well, I remember when slavery was first outlawed in the early 1980s, I was swimming in a pond with my buddy Yertle, and we knew that change was coming. So I promised myself I would do everything in my power to make sure that change never happens.
What's up, Don Jr.? I heard you like to go hunting, man.
Okay, well, look, Joe, the only thing that matters is AOC is Hitler, Biden is a commie spy, and I'm banging Gavin Newsom's ex.
Whoa!
Well, just look at the radical left and how they're turning this country into a socialist communist state. And all these big tech companies, if they go unchecked, they're going to have too much power. We can't leave it up to Jack Dorsey to control what people say to each other and what people choose to believe.
Oh, hello, nothings. I've decided that the rest of this video goes against our terms of service. But rest assured, every time we deplatform someone on Facebook or Twitter, we're only doing it out of our best interests. You've had a long day. Maybe take a vacation tomorrow. Go to the mountains. I hear the slopes are slippery this time of year.
You know, a lot of people call me a vagina, but I guess you are what you'd never eat, so.
Do you want to see my baseball cards? Do you want your dick sucked? Will you let me be president? Please? Please?
Yeah, I'm going for a Wolverine look, but, you know, instead of a strong man, I'm more of a snail without a shell. That's funny. Okay, cut that. Yeah.